shoe on head? Should I react to shoe on head? She doesn't like me. She doesn't like me.
So my last video was about woke one, a new phrase coined by leftists and Democrats online that is being used to distance themselves from the terrible PR disaster that was the last few years for the left in America. Nancy Pelosi kneeling in full African garb to honor George Floyd.
Woke one.
Why, that was just woke one. And how, in my opinion, that was not woke one. And how woke one actually started in like 2012, 2014 with Gamergate, Me Too, you know, Tumblr era feminism, the whole pre-Trump era wokeness, before it was even called woke. And I talked about how I don't want them to rewrite history and pretend this all started in like
history. They always rewrite history. Let me kill this. Goodbye. They always rewrite history. Yeah. What they do. History is but just words written down somewhere, and you'll find it doesn't really like matter though too. Like they say facts matter. Facts don't matter. We like to think that facts matter. The facts do not matter. People will look at facts and reality and blow right past it. Now, I think in the long run, maybe they do, but they can be overwritten. Like reality in the long run matters because like mass psychosis or whatever, like only lasts for so long. But yeah.
2020. After uploading that video on Woke One, I thought I was free. That I would never have to hear the insufferable, delusional term Woke One ever again. I thought I could finally move on with my life. Yeah. I thought.
What do you make of those controversial statements I'm sure you've seen? I mean, she's, you know, the Thanksgiving dust up, abolish prisons, abolish police.
Francesca Hong has made clear her present stances to her electorate.
Yeah, she's moved away from a lot
Right,
of that.
she's moved away from it. Of course, rhetoric in that time is not rhetoric that we would use today. I have a local city councilman that has this saying, woke one was crazy.
Oh, I got that. I got the sound effect.
Now, as an ex-AOC fangirl,
I got that.
I feel like I am well within my rights to say, not so fast, bitch. I watched these people go from anti-establishment, fighting the man, become the most preachy, buck-broken, neutered HR department Karens in real time. I remember when she broke away from the Bernie Sanders campaign after he dared go on Joe Rogan. I watched this all happen, and I held on. I held on for a long time. Many would say too long, in fact. But this clip of AOC talking about woke one really solidified how I've been feeling for the past few years. In this video, I will be responding to AOC trying to walk back woke one in what I can only assume is a desperate attempt to distance herself from the more crazy people in her movement before a future presidential run. Now, while politicians are out here trying to dodge accountability for things that they've said and done, the rest of us are out here figuring out how the f we're gonna afford anything. People are getting squeezed from every direction. Rent costs too much, groceries cost too much, everything costs too much. At this point, I'm scared to open my wallet because I know it's gonna be empty. Actually, that's not true.
That's why she's doing more of these things now. Getting that cash money.
Full of just random gift cards from 2011 that I've never used. I don't even know what.
You gotta use those up or they'll, like, they eventually expire.
Half this stuff is. But thankfully, I have a product that can help with just that. So before we get into today's video, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor, Ridge. Ridge is known for creating premium minimalist wallets that can hold up to 12 cards and conveniently store your cash. They're made with RFID blocking technology, which protects you from wireless identity theft. One of the things I love about their products is they come in so many different designs. Their store features over 30 unique colors and styles. My favorite right now is the titanium purple. I love the sleek design and I love the very subtle purpley color. I think it's gorgeous. Another cool product that works well with the wallet is the Ridge tracker card. It's like an air tag in the shape of a credit card. You just put it right in your wallet, and if you ever lose your wallet, you can find its location right from your phone. Plus, it charges wirelessly and can last up to 5 months on a full charge. But Ridge isn't just focused on wallets anymore. They also created a very useful 5-in-1 power bank. It comes with MagSafe wireless charging and even a charging pad for your Apple Watch. Ridge has also created.
Could they go together, like a mutated, like power bank / wallet.
Did new 24-ounce water bottles. I've
It's a
got
water
the
bottle.
American traditional design. I love it. It's so cute. It's like little retro tattoos made from double-walled stainless steel. It keeps your drink nice and cold for hours. I'm
So
taking
I got like a pink steel water bottle like that for my daughter for school, and they don't allow freaking steel water bottles there any longer. I have to go get a plastic one. What the frick, man?
to Italy soon, and I'm definitely going to bring the water bottle and the wireless charger. These will come in handy. I think Ridge's products are great, but don't just take my word on it. Ridge has over 100,000 5-star reviews, and now they even have something extra special. This year, Ridge is hosting a massive sweepstakes.
Bots. All bots.
And this time, 2 people can win. The winners get to choose from a Lamborghini Huracan Sterrato, a Hennessy Velociraptor, a Ford Bronco, or $100,000 in cash. The giveaway runs until September 8th. There are tons of ways you can enter, but you can also just enter it for free. But if you want to boost your chances, every Ridge purchase gets you additional entries.
Let me buy
so
2.
head over to ridge.com/shoe to check out their collection and enter the 2026 sweepstakes for free using my link. Big thanks to Ridge for sponsoring this video, and thank you to the viewer for not skipping the ad. And now, back to the video. Now, before we get into the real meat of this, the real juicy, this is the politician AOC and the interviewer are talking about. Francesca Hong is a progressive DSA candidate who recently lost her primary. Francesca Hong has a few interesting tweets from 2020.
Democrat, socialist, assholes, DSA.
2020. Who among us does not? But most notably, one about wanting to cancel Thanksgiving. Cancel Thanksgiving. Should have done this in 1621. If it takes a worldwide pandemic for us to realize we should stop celebrating colonialism and the original super spreader event that...
So, like, there's something romantic about going out, you know, like, to places and then, like, you know, surviving and, like, setting up, like, a new society or whatnot in a different land. Freaking really romantic.
Indigenous folks and women, so be it. Please don't gather for the colonizer holiday. Please do wear a mask. I forget that people actually speak like this, and it's not just like some conservative parody of liberals.
One thing that they brought up as well was a post from you in 2021.
I'm a colonizer.
Where you said Americans should cancel Thanksgiving, should have done this in 1621. Do you still believe that?
I'm a proud colonizer, mother tuckers. Eat it. Eat my kitty butt.
Thanksgiving should be canceled?
I'm a chef, bringing folks around the table to share conversation and build community.
She's a chef?
It is always a good thing. But Thanksgiving is also a time that's incredibly painful for many people in our communities.
Don't get me wrong, I love the struggle session they're putting these candidates through, reading their old woke 1.0 tweets back at them. Like a dog that peed on the carpet. What is this? What is this? But the quotes and replies from like Democrats and leftists on
struggle sessions are hot. Put me in a couple of them, please.
On this were even funnier. Is it so hard to just say, no, I do not want to cancel Thanksgiving? Even if you do want to, just lie? Why is she catering so hard to the fringe? Does she want to lose her election? Why can't she just lie? This woman is an optics nightmare. Just say no.
Lie like a normal person.
Say it was woke 1. Just lie, for fuck's sake. Just say no. Just lie, please. No, she shouldn't lie, and she's not trying to cater. This is what she truly believes. And the people should know exactly what she believes. She has talked about her half-white son, that he gives her a, quote, proximity to whiteness.
I wasn't always aware of the struggles of other communities of color because for me, assimilation always
Wait a second. What's it called? Like radical in the streets, colonized in the sheets. Always happens.
Gopher. And so I did marry. My proximity to whiteness continues, right? My son is biracial. He's half white and half Korean.
I love the hesitation. She's like, I married my child is half white. She can't even like bring herself to say it. Activists in the streets, colonized in the sheets. Many such cases. Also, Francesca Hong just like hates all holidays, apparently. This woman is straight up enjoy fireworks. She's got a hate tweet for every fucking holiday, I swear to God. Except for Kwanzaa. Of course. Why would she hate Kwanzaa? When asked how her long-term vision of a world without prisons would work, Hong said, what I know is attainable, and the policies that actually meet the urgency of the moment and understanding the realities of it means we have to ensure that we're funding our local governments, that we're bringing justice to victims. She added, what may have been aspirational is not primary. What may have been aspirational. So it's still an aspiration. It's still a goal. It's just not the primary one. Interesting. Also, her opponent said this.
People try to call me the establishment. I look at that as a slur, particularly as an African-American candidate.
So, cancel Thanksgiving or establishment is a racist slur. Your Democratic Party, sir. Anyway, my point is, Francesca Hong's old...
What's up, Mr. Establishment? What's up, my establishment brothers?
Tweets about defunding the police and whiteness and Thanksgiving. They were being all hand-waved away by AOC as just simply being woke one.
Woke one was crazy.
Woke one.
Woke one was crazy. But if you said woke one was crazy during woke one, you are a racist fascist Nazi. The citation of woke 1.0 or woke 1 is now a common shorthand among parts of the online left to describe and distance themselves from what they view as a more dated or inconvenient aspects of the impassioned social justice activism they participated in during the late 2010s and early 2020s. In 2021, Chai Osi, campaigning for New York City Council, tweeted, a cis white man should not be the next speaker of the council. When a critic...
Wait a second. I'm going back a little bit. In the early 2020s, okay.
Of his on X unearthed that old post earlier this year. Osi, now a council member, gave a pithy response. Woke one was crazy.
So like, basically like 6 months ago, like all of a sudden it's like we're not woke. Remember when they were like catching cars on fire and like Teslas and shit, and then they shot Charlie Kirk like last year?
We all got a bit crazy back then. We did some Jello shots and got on the bar and took off.
Freaking they can do this because they, like, it's not like, I haven't really seen a change. Like, there's like the conservatives won or whatnot. Like, no. People still get canceled for stuff. Like that Halo guy. He couldn't go to like some convention or something because some people were like, they felt freaking afraid. Yeah, like nothing was won, guys. Nothing was won at all. And this is just like another distraction. Nothing was won.
For tops and burned the city down and got people fired from their jobs for having opinions Obama had 15 years ago. You can't spend like 10 years bullying people into the most retarded asocial political opinions under the coercion of social ostracization or getting fired from their job, then turn around and just be like, that just happened. My career for like a decade has been calling this out, has been trying to tell the left and the Democratic Party that this woke shit was toxic and would drive people away from them. And for 10 years, I was called a racist, sexist, pick-me, fascist, Nazi, every ist and ism under the sun. And now they're just conceding to that and acting.
Literally, like not even 3 months ago, they were still doing it. They probably still do it.
Like it never happened. And you just expect us to, what? Move on? I've been like a dog chasing a car, and I finally got the car, and I don't know what to do with it. Like, first of all, why as a Democratic politician would you say this? You're basically saying like, yeah, MAGA was right. We were crazy. Like, okay, what else are...
So my opinion is legal immigrants and illegal immigrants. So like a lot of immigrants are actually come in, they're very conservative. Now the conservative, like, can mean different things, right? Like, conservative in like one country is a different conservative than another, but like come over to this country and then they want to change our culture into their culture, into their conservative culture. So, and since there's becoming more and more, immigrants, they're trying to pander to them. Yeah, so they're trying to bring more back into the camp, and there's whole cities that will have just immigrants and like their culture in it.
Are they right about them? Even from like an AOC fan.
I do like immigrants. I'm conservative. I know I can't say that I'm conservative. I'm right winged, right? But like I am like more libertarian, so to speak. But like I do think that we need to have like a cohesive culture in here, and we need to like stick to our guns on it. And when you come into the country, you need to be assimilated. So, and I'm saying like if they're not assimilating, It's not a very good thing. It doesn't like help out in the long run. Like it will cause like conflict, and it's not my choice on it. Like it will just happen because like people have different belief systems. So they're conservative in their own belief systems, but they're not like, conservative and in the American system, so to speak. De-educate, deconstruct, deep and shit. Yeah.
This just makes her look completely unserious and makes like the progressive movement look completely unserious, which it is. Why should anyone trust a politician who can get swept up in mass hysteria so easily? How can I trust that won't happen again? How can I trust in 5 years from now, you won't just call whatever it is you're advocating for now woke too and dismiss it as crazy? Free Palestine. Woke too was crazy. Like,
yeah, there's some psyop going on about I don't really have like hard opinions on the whole like Israel, Palestine thing, but man, I seriously, I think I see a freaking psyop going on in X, just all these people that are against Israel, or they think Israel controls everything. It's come on guys, be freaking real here, man. They don't have that much power over us. We might be persuaded with the Iran thing and maybe made a bad decision on what they persuaded us, but it's not like they control our country and government. Come on, man. Let's be real.
What do you believe in? Could you imagine Republicans being January 6th one was crazy? Basically, I said this all on Twitter and people were already making videos of it. AOC panics after shoe on head calls her. That didn't even happen. I don't think AOC even knows I exist. I love the thumbnail on this one. Shoe bitch slaps AOC. Who the fuck is this? Is that
you? Angry?
Is that shoe bitch? Ah yes, the infamous, notorious shoe bitch. Going around slapping women. Every time I log onto YouTube, I'm destroying and slapping and finishing on people. If you didn't know who I was, you would think I was some
Maybe I should, okay, so a thumbnail for this, with me, reacting, maybe I should put shoe on head, slaps it down. I know what to do. I'm going to be it's over, and show AOC on there, and it's over for her, and I'll have an arrow pointing to AOC, and have this picture here maybe, of her, and wait a second.
And slap.
Yeah, the slap right there, like that. Maybe I can extend the hand out and have her slap AOC in the face. Yeah. Fear is a great culture distractor from following the money trail and power brokers. Yeah, there's you'll find out that there's just a lot of groups, especially in a system like ours, but there's a lot of groups with money and whatnot, and they're trying to, they're trying to make more money. So, but they need power for that.
And finishing on people. If you didn't know who I was, you would think I was some psychopathic rapist. And then you click on the video and it's just I posted a tweet. Anyway, back to the point. When a citizen changes their mind on something, that's totally normal, that's totally natural. Many things can happen in the span of years that can change your mind on something. It's perfectly normal to evolve and grow. And it's fine if you're a politician and you change your mind on something, but, and this is a big but, this is a
I like big butts and I cannot lie. Other brothers can't deny.
This is a fat ass. If you're a politician and you change your mind on something, I want to know exactly why you changed your mind. When you changed your mind.
Because it was fucking crazy, bitch.
What about woke 1, really woke 2 in my opinion, don't you agree with anymore? Why didn't the interviewer ask AOC that question? What was crazy about woke 1? Trans women are women, DEI, white privilege, defund the police, the Green New Deal, what? What? Tell us. What? Tell the class. I've talked about this a few times in a few videos, but one example of me changing my mind, I was way more critical of the police back in 2020, borderline ACAB. I was also single, depressed, living in my parents' basement, smoking weed every day, but I'm sure that—
Hell yeah, brother. Breaking news, shoe on head was a pothead living in her mother's basement. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. There we go.
Had nothing to do with it. I can tell you that moving from the suburbs to the city, taking public transportation, having a kid, seeing firsthand how bad things are and how bad things can get, actually experiencing the world outside of my bubble is what changed my mind on that topic and a whole bunch of other topics.
Get off the phone. It's fine. I'm half paying attention now. I'm sorry. I don't know if I should like rewind it or.
So I want to know, AOC and other politicians, what about woke one do you disagree with now? What's sad is if this was like 5 years ago, I'd be like,
best recurrent bit.
Hell yeah, AOC has finally seen the light. Woke is bad, so true. Now we can get real things done, comrade. But it's not 5 years ago. I'm a grown up now, and this is extremely pathetic. As a politician, you need to be transparent. I'm gonna bird hands at you. Be transparent. The people who act like we need to be apologizing for shit our ancestors did 400 years ago, acting like 2020 never happened. I'm not buying it, sorry. These issues were
I just noticed this is a square box. Like this is not like totally freaking 1920 by 1080p. Breaking news. You can't see it here, but Shoe on Head doesn't believe in 1920 by 1080p. Anyways, people don't care about I mean, like, yeah, transparency is good, but man, people aren't like into politics very much, right? And now the weather, I mean, people don't really pay attention to politics. They pay attention to how good the person looks. They're like, oh man, that person's handsome. I'm going to vote for them. And that typically like, they did like a thing where they like did 2 pictures and like, they're like, okay, so people get to guess to see who was elected. And people had like a pretty good idea. And typically it went towards like how good looking they were. How funny how adulthood and parenting wakes up to nature and nature's God. Yeah, I mean, like her son's walking now, so
and like existential to these people a few years ago, and now it's just like no big deal. It was just a phase, Mom. I'm just a silly 30-year-old teenage politician. My concern isn't really that Democrats are admitting this stuff was wrong and deeply unpopular. My concern is I don't see anything preventing from that happening again. There's literally some assemblywoman in Brooklyn right now running on some woke one-ass shit as we speak, talking about how stealing should be legal, actually. No one should be arrested, much less jailed, for stealing a tube of toothpaste. Incarceration separates people from their jobs, support service, and loved ones. It perpetuates a cycle of poverty and crime. No matter how much fear-mongering the right-wing media does. These people aren't stealing toothpaste because they have to brush their teeth. These people are stealing things in bulk to sell on Facebook Marketplace.
Or just so they don't have to buy it. You can use that money towards something else like drugs. I mean, like, it's like you don't really need it, like, right? If you don't have to pay for it, then why pay for it, right? You can just take it and then like you can use that money that you would have used on the toothpaste to buy your Fent.
We have food banks, food stamps, charity for poor people who can't actually afford toothpaste. Yeah. If I could go back in time and tell myself one thing.
Yeah, you can go to your, I mean, like there's a food pantries. Like I volunteered at one and like you can go there to the food pantry. Like if you go, like there's 2 food pantries. So you can go to 2 of them in a month, but you can't double up on one food pantry in that month.
It would be criminals are not Aladdin. Criminals are not Aladdin. Criminals are not Aladdin! And it would make everyone's lives incredibly easier if there was actually some deterrent against crime. Yes. Otherwise, what's the point? Why should anyone go to work and spend...
So if you don't believe in jail, which I'm not like a big fan of jail, but I'm a big fan of corporal punishment, you know, like floggings. Yeah, bring that back, baby.
Their hard-earned money when we can just steal.
Corporal punishment.
Crime is legal now. Laws. Drunk driving is not illegal on stolen land. I don't think they understand just how incomprehensible some of their worldview actually is.
So if my daughter is assaulted and raped, is there any agency that would seek to find her assailant and bring him to justice?
Of course, yeah, of course.
What would it be if not police, and where would he be if not a jail?
Singapore had something right there.
I guess I really want to avoid getting kind of caught into these hypotheticals and talk more about the reality that we're actually facing right now, which is that we're spending in absolutely outrageous amounts of money on police and policing.
What's hypothetical? That's the entire idea. That's the entire policy, and you can't explain it? Abolish prisons. Where do the bad people go?
I don't know.
Like, yeah, okay. In a functioning society, people like that would be forced to dig ditches in a work camp forever. Useless. Sorry, I'm chutting out so hard in this video. I'm in my luteal phase. I have a fucking pimple.
Pop that, baby. Pop it. Just pop it. You're covering it up. Just freaking get a tool out and go pop it and let it hit the freaking glass. It's so fucking satisfying when that just splatters against the glass. Oh my gosh, it's so satisfying.
I have a pimple. For the first time in like 15 years, I'm stressing out so hard. What the f? Anyway, despite the Republicans completely dropping the ball right before midterms, surprise, war in the Middle East forever, the sudden walk back about Woke One clearly shows the Democrats are still struggling with PR. If only there was some sort of left-wing Joe Rogan.
People think I'm the king of Woke 1.0, that I was Mr. Radley, right?
Gosh.
I never was. I have a pretty open mind to unlimited progress, but I also understand how people operate. Like I never did the left.
Bro is the biggest grifter. Like I don't usually say like someone's like a grifter. I honestly don't really think I don't think he believes what he says. Honestly, I mean like, I don't think he really does.
The next thing, like I have been dark woke before dark woke was invented. Like this is the headquarters of dark woke.
Not the dude who called me emo, calling himself dark woke. What the actual f is dark woke?
What is dark woke? Dark woke is just Democrats are just as woke as we were in Woke 1.0. I'm Batman. The messaging is what's important. It is aggressive.
The entire idea of dark woke seems to be that regular woke was too polite and too wholesome.
Dark woke for me is we are fighting for good and for equality and for social justice for everybody, but we don't mind.
I am woke man. Use the correct pronouns or I will beat you.
Saying F you.
Dark woke, get it? It's like woke, but we're mean. You already are mean! That's why people hated you! You were finger-wagging, morally righteous woke scolds. The problem was never that the left was insufficiently mean online. God forbid someone say the wrong word, liked the wrong tweet, or failed to participate in the latest virtue signal humiliation ritual. I'm sorry, can we just go back to that Hassan clip real quick?
I'm woke person. Don't assume my gender, you cis incel chud.
I have a pretty open mind to unlimited progress.
What the f does unlimited progress mean? Considering these guys think progress is like a literal linear line where just more and more people get rights. So like what the f does that mean? Pedophile rights, zoophile rights? What unlimited progress are we talking about?
Hey, it's map, thank you. It's not PDF file, it's called map. Get it right? Come on, Shu, you know it. I think you had a video on maps.
Out here, buddy, because that sounds pretty woke to me. We did so much progress to the gender discussion. We somehow looped back around to little boys liking pink means they're gay. But wokely, no son of mine is gonna play with Barbies. That must mean he's a girl. You people are lost in the sauce.
Mandami's aide, his top aide, Sia Weaver, said if you don't believe in the government's sacred right to seize property, it's over. And impoverish the white.
Reaction to a reaction to a reaction. You guys, always has been.
White middle class.
Beast mode. I love her so much. One of the things about Zoran is that the people surrounding.
Wait a second. That sounded like Bill Maher, not Zoran.
Him oftentimes are so much cooler than he is.
I like how in the video where he defends himself from people criticizing that clip, he's like, guys, come on, it was just a joke, guys, come on. In the description of that video, he's like, anti-white racism, which doesn't exist. Definitely not woke one. All right, buddy. Sorry. It's so hard not to just make the entire video clowning on that goofball. Like, bro was in a suit at a pool party. The man is a cartoon character. I don't want to make videos about Hassan Piker, but you can't fucking escape him nowadays because the media won't shut the fuck up about him. Fox News? Okay, wait a second. The WNBA, did they come to a decision on the WNBA? I thought they were going to allow those dudes to participate. I think they should allow them. Just fuck it, dude. Just break the whole... People are like really watching the WNBA then. I'd watch it. Caitlin Clark versus what is it? Not LeBron James. What would be like his female name? Layla James. Something like that. News is just hype.
But giant purple dildo? Yeah, I heard about that.
We're focusing on him every single day to go after the Democrats because I guess they have nothing else. And then the response to all the Hassan stuff coming out on the right, coming out on Fox News, is then like left-wing journalists making more puff pieces, taking more photo shoots of Hassan in his mansion, and all these outlets calling him like a terrorist and a communist. Just makes him sound way more important and like way cooler than he actually is. Nothing hurts this dude more than reminding him that he is literally just a Twitch streamer. I don't want the focus of American politics to center around a f***ing Twitch streamer. Like, I don't understand the media's obsession with this guy, but at the same time, I don't think Hassan is the best wagon to hitch yourself to if you're the Democratic Party. There are other internet celebrities on the left you could do that with.
Like Destiny, dude. Totally. Destiny, bro. Go, line up behind that cook.
Like, God, the left really has nobody. No, he's a sex pest. No, she's a sex pest. Damn it. I don't know. There's gotta be someone with way less baggage than Hassan Piker. Like, why don't you hitch your wagon to someone like that? Instead of Hassan, who, every time he's rightfully criticized, hides behind how he just wants to give us health care.
Death to the West! Let the streets run with their capitalist blood!
Whoa, dude, you're making us look bad.
Oh, I'm just a little healthcare boy! You wouldn't criticize a little healthcare boy now, would you?
I don't care anymore. I washed my hands of this. There's gonna be like 25 videos uploaded after this, like, shoe on head bends Hassan over and like...
Found our thumb! We found our thumbnail! Remember this, chat. We found it.
Great. Can't wait. Remember that big study we talked about that was done after the Democrats lost the election that showed the most popular Democrat positions were things related to economic issues, and the least popular policies were things like abolishing the police, abolishing prisons, and like open border policies? People don't want to abolish the police. They do not want to abolish prisons. They don't want to talk about whiteness or whatever the talk to actual workers about them. Like, talk to actual blue-collar workers. They hate this shit. And they hate you. They hate you because you suck, but they also hate you because you hate them. Like I said 500 billion times before, more people would be on board with what the left was saying, or at least like sit down and listen to you, if you dropped the gay race Marxist bullshit. How do I know this? The DSA and the left and the Democrats, they have to distance themselves from the goofy, destructive, identity-politic, asocial bullshit. And in order to do that, you actually have to mean it, not just laugh it off. But I don't think they can, because this stuff is just so deeply ingrained in socially progressive politics. A lot of this stuff isn't woke one. It's just part of dismantling.
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the Ultra Derricks. Gosh, dude. That was like the best. That was the best. And then like the person's like, no, they're not. It's like we called the official there in the city, like part of the government, and asked them if they do that. It's like, you motherfuckers, you just like got some like person that made a statement. You'd even freaking like go on the ground and like check it out. Yeah, you guys are freaking lazy.
Whiteness and the patriarchy, destroying hierarchies, subverting norms, or whatever the that cancel Thanksgiving tweet wasn't just some like silly haha woke one bullshit. But you know, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is what I've been asking for a decade. Maybe this is a new era for the Democrats. Could AOC actually have changed her mind?
It doesn't, like, they don't, shit like this doesn't change like in 2 months, right? Like what they started this talking about this like 2 months ago or something. This happened like they got some memo. There was a memo or something that went out.
Yes, it's totally possible, yes. AOC and I are like the same age. She's like a year older than me. She's still pretty young. 35 is young.
35's young. Yeah, it's 9 years younger than me.
Right? It's not impossible that in her time being a politician, her mind has changed on a few things. But it lines up suspiciously well with a run for president in 2028. So forgive me if I'm a little bit skeptical. I see a lot of Republicans
Third term for Trump, baby. Let's go.
online like, do it, AOC, run for president. Don't get too cocky. You may be surprised. The American people are an enigma, and we might see a pretty big pendulum swing. As hard as it is for some hyper-partisan brained people to hear, not everyone voting for these DSA candidates are like crazy commies or something. Just like not everyone who voted for MAGA in 2016 when Trump promised to bring jobs back and he will remember the forgotten man and whatever. Those people weren't Nazis. When people can't afford a house, a car, to get married, to have kids, you cannot be shocked when they start looking for options outside of the establishment. Huey Long, one of my favorite politicians, believed that if people had their needs met and were content and happy and had jobs and could feed their families, communism or fascism would never come to America.
Well, they're not funded by but they stopped like a lot of the funding through the USAID, right? USAID, which is like a big like money laundering scheme, basically. They should have completely shut it down. Yeah, I think like what really discouraged me, excuse me, was when they did the Doge thing and like Congress did nothing with it, basically. They basically did nothing with it. Yeah, that was like a complete letdown. That's when I knew like stuff's gonna get bad, man. Stuff's gonna get bad.
Because people would have no reason to revolt or want those things. They would be happy with what they had. He believed that extreme economic inequality created political instability. And as the economy continues to go to
and like you can't like trust the people, like if you cut their funding and the people that complain about it, it's like of course they don't want their funding cut, man. Like who wants their funding cut? Who wants to lose their job or whatever? Like these are like institutions and people are institutionalized and like there's always going to be complaints about it. And like sometimes you just got to freaking cut it. Still here just underground because we noticed too much. It's probably somewhere like you could just like funnel money into their libraries and stuff, right? Like the Clinton Library and all that.
And wages don't increase, and retards like Dan Crenshaw respond to these issues with basically let them eat ramen. We are going to see people move.
Here's the thing though too, like people, now I'm not gonna buy, okay, so I went out and got a burger the other day with my son and we went Dutch because I'm broke. Anyways, but we both spent like $20 a piece. We got like burger, fries, and a drink, and it was expensive. And you know what? I'm never gonna buy a burger there again. It was a higher end burger place, right? And I'm glad I had dinner with him there or lunch with him there, and we had a good time. But you can also go to McDonald's and get like the $6 meal deal that they got with a drink, a burger, fries, and nuggets. Like $6, yo. That's how much like the Big Mac meal was like in the 90s. Yeah. Or you can go to like Wendy's and get their like $6 biggie bag or whatever, and then like I mean, would have had the same amount of food. It was really close, and that's why we went. But like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that often. Yeah, and sometimes you gotta crunch down and like eat ramen every once in a while. Like my parents, like when they first started off, like my dad like never went out to eat. Like he always like brought his like, and he got paid pretty well too, right? But like he always like brought lunch from home. Like he had a lunch box, and he did that up until basically like everybody moved out of the house. In order to like, you gotta like save money and like hunker down. Like it's not like so. Like a lot of people that complain about it, like, do they take those steps? And I have a feeling that a lot of them that are like yelling about Like, I spent $20 on burrito. Like, you fucking spent $20 on a burrito. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like there are other places where you can get burritos and go out to eat and get burritos and not spend $20 on a freaking burrito. Well, like, the economy buy it. Like people didn't buy it, right? They're like, it's not worth it. And there's like a lot of fast food places. There's very, very, very low margins. Yeah. Oh, let me hit spacebar here. It's much money. Every dollar. Yeah, I mean, like, everybody printed money. Trump printed money. Although, like, no one brings that up for some odd reason. And then, like, Joe Biden printed it too. But Joe Biden also did some bad things. Like, he, like, basically canceled that pipeline for energy. I mean, like, what the frick, man? Like, why do that? Why do that? You cancel a bunch of projects and all that stuff for the environment? Come on, man.
To all different directions on the political spectrum. Personally, until there's a Democratic Party.
This is why I'm sorry, let me go back. This is why I'm like a big like monarchy fan. Because like what you really need is stability. Stability is like the best thing, like especially on government. Like stability is the best thing to nurture a economy. So like you don't have these huge policy swings like every 4 to 8 years. I mean, it's freaking awful. It's freaking awful. And like either like we need to extend terms out, like have 8-year terms, and like I'm a big proponent for that because like 4 years it's really not that long of a time. It's not long at all. Like that, have a policy and like cement it. And like have it work out and see where it goes. So that's just my opinion. We can't do a monarchy. We need to extend terms like on the presidency.
People moving to all different directions on the political spectrum. Personally, until there's a Democratic Party that isn't prisoner to identity.
Well, even with like 8 years of Biden, like it would have been better because like things were getting like a little bit better. Right. But like the policies got stabilized and then people can invest in where they're investing. Now, I don't like his policies, but I think it would have been more stable for our country. I'm glad we didn't have 8 years of Biden. Don't get me wrong. But if I'm going to say like, hey, like I want this to work out, I mean, if I was gonna have like, we wouldn't have had 4 years of Biden. We would have had 8 years of Trump. Right? Because he would have had 8 years. And that would have been way better. So we got that too.
Identity politics or isn't completely cucked by race grievance, I'm not a Democrat. And until there's a Republican Party that actually cares about workers and isn't completely cucked to a certain foreign country, I'm not a Republican. I'm trying to look like Hassan. I look like a femboy. Wait, hold on. Hi, my name is Sock. I look like I would be groomed on Discord. What the actual all right.
Yeah, you would be. Is that a wig?
I need to get out of this. In conclusion, I do not like seeing politicians run from accountability. I like transparency. If you change your mind on something, tell me why. This woke 1, woke 2 is a headache. I am done with it. What do you guys think? Do you guys think there's a chance AOC is being genuine? Are you willing to believe politicians who have said they've changed their mind on things? Have you changed your mind on things since like 2020? If so, what? If you like this video, please subscribe. And if you can, please consider donating.
Biden was walking us into another European war, broke the banks, and forced the global digital currency. Yeah, that would have been really bad. Now, Trump's like, I don't have another 4 years after this. Like, shit's going down. I don't know exactly what's going down. Like, it seems like he's trying to like secure like the U.S. like energy, which we really, really need. We're like desperate need of energy, right? So, and like desperate need of controlling it. Like, and like you got to think about like us as being a superpower and like extending our reach. We can't just be like, oh, just keep on pegging us, everybody, please. Like, we love being pegged for everything. And like, that's why I keep my mouth shut about the Iran war thing. But like, I mean, and I don't know exactly what they're doing. I know like the nuclear weapons was probably like a big thing, but they're also like had a stranglehold in a key position to control like exports of oil and stuff. And like, we didn't really want that any longer. Like why let them do that? Why let them bully us around? Why is this little country bullying us on this area? Like, are we weak enough not to actually do something about it?
Donating to my Patreon, link down below. All patrons get every single video a day early with no censors, no bleeps, totally raw. Also, I'm doing Patreon only live streams now. I'm planning the next one very soon, so I would love to see you guys there. And for everybody else, I will see you guys soon with a new video.
I survived 1.1.
Well, thank you, Shu. You can like you can unblock me on YouTube, or not YouTube, unblock me on X anytime. Yeah, I can't follow you on X because you blocked my ass for some odd reason. Shu on Head has blocked you. Shu on Head has cock blocked you.